Hey, what's going on YouTube? Jaeger the Viking here, bringing you some UFC Undisputed 3, and in this matchup, physically, I dominate this dude. My cardio's way better than his, my strength is way better than his, I'm way stronger than him. My footwork is better, and I'm faster, so, I've got the advantage physically. I also have 7 inches of reach and 5 inches of height, so, I've got this advantage physically, no problem. But then, when it comes down to skills, he's got the advantage everywhere. It's not major. Some places it's major, some places it's not that big a deal. But the only place I've got the advantage, when it comes to skills is my kicks. My kicks are quite a bit better than his. So what I actually want to do for most of this matchup is, move around, use sways to get, some quicker punches in there, and then try to get some big head kicks going. If I can just connect with some major kicks, I think that's the best way to go about this. Right now I've already taken a little bit of damage to the head. He's connecting with some big shots, and of course I'm going right after his head. I always love going for that knockout. So I'm just gonna keep attacking his head. Maybe hit him a bit lower just to drop his guard a bit, but the head is always the focus, especially with this fighter here. So I don't know, but yeah, just want to try to keep my range. If I can do this, I'll fight, unless he's catching my kicks. But if I could just do this, I'll fight, kind of keep away from him so that he can't hit me, and then connect with kicks, and just, move in like I guess like a boxer, but using kicks as well, just kind of go in and out, just duck in and out, without getting hit. I think that's the best way to go about this matchup, because I don't know, I figure if I get too close with him, he'll, outskill me, he'll edge me out in skills, so that's what we're trying to do, just ducking in and out. And so far it's working, quite well, except right there. But I mean, so far I'm doing all right. He's not really connecting too much, but then he's got the clinch. All right, I don't mind being in the clinch. He did have a big advantage in the clinch. His clinch grappling and striking were both significantly better than mine. However, I trust myself in the clinch. I think I'm pretty good in the clinch regardless of who I'm going against. I just feel confident in the clinch regardless of fighter. So, I don't know. I won't mind being in the clinch, but I certainly don't want this matchup ending up on the ground because he did have a bit of an advantage on the ground. Let's see if we can connect with anything major here at the end. Nope, nothing. Tried to go for something. He blocked it. But, solid first round right there. I mean, neither fighter really wanted to spend too much time on the ground. I think I did a good job. Take the fight to the ground with Why would I take the fight to the ground? This guy, like, I was looking at the stats, and this guy is so much better than me on the ground when it comes to stats that there is no way I'm fighting him on the ground. It just doesn't make sense to me. So, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't know why they would even advise that when I'm dominating him striking. Look at the damage he's taken versus the damage I've taken. So, I think I'm doing pretty well. Let's see if I can use the cage to get up here. Don't want to spend any time on the ground, and we've got the cage right here, but the game's not letting me engage it. There we go. I find the game, sometimes makes it difficult to engage with the cage and use it to get up, but I understand that, I'm sure it's hard to make a game like this so that, everything registers as it naturally would. So, alright, let's go. Let's see, right now, just connecting with huge shots. Major punches right there, just going right after him with some heavy shots. That's really how I like to fight, and that's what we're doing. Oh, how did he get me rocked? I guess it was a good uppercut, but I'm surprised he rocked me. And then he gets the TKO? Come on! I was doing so much damage to him. That is bullshit. That is ridiculous. That is just incredibly frustrating. Whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it despite the fact that I lost. Got my first loss. Eventually you gotta lose, so there it is. But anyway, that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm out.